Hey, Coach Ian here with Endorphin Training Programs. For this week's warm-up, we're going to need a couple pieces of equipment. We're going to need a small physio band or mini band. We're going to need a thin band for shoulder pull-aparts. We're going to need a jump rope, and we're going to need a moderate weight kettlebell for our goblet squats. We're going to start off with some movements that are actually a portion, 2 of the 3 major movements out of GMB's Element program. You'll see them in MoveNat, you'll see them in Ido Portal, and quite a few other different movements. Power Athlete, we're big fans of them. They're actually big fans of Spider-Man Walk as well. So we're going to do 5 Spider-Man Walk, but we're going to add a vertical reach to these things. So we're going to start off down here. We're going to try to put our rear leg as far away from us as we possibly can here. We're going to get our chest as low as we can, and then we're going to turn through the shoulder blade, reach as high as we can. So don't just reach with the arm, we talk about this a lot. Reach with the shoulder blade back and up, and then you're just going to try to flow as much as you can to the other side. Get your chest nice and low, get in here, post up, again through the shoulder blade and up, so on and so forth. That's 1 on each side. We're then going to go into tall bear crawl. Normally we're in the low bear down here. Today we're going to be in the tall bear, and it's going to be a movement where we're going to go opposite arm, opposite leg. So I'm going to be here, and I'm just going to take 10 steps forward, and then I'm going to take 10 steps backwards. I'm going to shoot to keep my feet flat on the mat. I'm going to shoot to keep my shoulder blades down and back. That's a tough position for me. And then I also want to make as much as an A-frame from the side here as possible. From there, we're going to go into our 10 frog walks. These frog walks are essentially the bottom position of a squat. We've been doing a lot of hip openers. If you can't get down here, the first move is we're going to try to open up the hips a little bit here by driving out and then driving in. So once we're here, we're going to try to get the hands flat, the chin up as much as possible, because the upper back is supposed to be up as well. And then we're going to place our hands, and we're going to jump forward. Hands, jump forward. Go about 5 forward, and then go 5 in reverse. You're going to feel the glutes and the rear of that hip capsule as you go backwards on these things. So again, go 5 forward, 5 backwards, 5 forward, 5 backwards. Okay. All right, so in part A, we mobilized. In part B, we're going to activate. So this is where the tools come in. A band is actually going to go around our feet differently than normal. So we're going to go to our sides. This is going to kind of be that Jane Fonda position. We're going to put this right across the bottom of our feet. And then we're going to roll to our side. And then we're going to do some sideline hip adduction. I want to be nice and tight. I'm going to be in that posterior pelvic tilt. So I'm going to squeeze my butt as hard as I can. And then I'm going to go ahead and drive my leg up. So it's just this tiny movement here. Staying as tight as I can. Now, if I could start off down here, if I could get that, eventually we're going to get to this position, and I haven't even tried this, but this is where we're going to. So if I could do it here, nice and tight, and I'm struggling on it, but this is where we ultimately want to go, so that we're getting some glute med action on the lower leg, and then on the top leg too. We're going to roll over to the other side, do 20 seconds on each side. From there, we're going to do a psoas march. The band can stay in the same spot. I'm keeping that posterior pelvic tilt, pushing my lower back into the mat. That's the game changer right here. We need lower back into the mat. One leg stays straight, toe up. The other leg is just going to march as high as it can while staying nice and tight here, pushing that lower back into the mat so we're not arching. I'm not breaking at the rib cage. I'm exhaling, breathing that rib cage down, and I'm just going to march up. We'll do one side for 20 seconds, then we're going to do the other side for 20 seconds. From here, we're going to get into our quadruped position, and we're just going to do a bird dog. The band can stay where it's at, and again, small movements win the day here. So I'm only looking for about 4 to 6 inches of motion here. As soon as I get a break here, and the rib cage flares, then it's, again, game over. So I'm just going to put my one leg back, then my other leg back. If I could do these, then it's going to be opposite arm, opposite leg, staying nice and tight through the middle, and I'm just going to alternate sides here. From there, the band could come up. It goes right around your ankles. We're going to go into a squat hold with band pull apart. So I'll show you from the front and the side. I'm going to try to keep my torso up as much as possible. I'm going to pull apart. So I'm squeezing my shoulder blades down and back, and then at the end, I'm gonna turn my hands down a little bit here. So I'm trying to pinch the shoulder blades together. Here, nice and tight, pinch the shoulder blades together. We're gonna do this for 20 seconds. All right, part C. Now we've already mobilized, we've activated. We're gonna now use those primal patterns that we've been working. We're gonna start, again, with a moderate kettlebell. We're gonna go into a goblet squat here, and I'm just gonna do 20 goblet squats. Nice and tight, all the way through. Hold the kettlebell however you like. We're looking for that upright torso. I'm gonna do my double unders. I'm looking for that posterior pelvic tilt. Nice, tight, straight body, arms in front of me as much as I possibly can. Small, little, efficient jumps here. So I'm just looking to be in this position and not pike my feet forward, kick them back, whatever's gonna happen with the rope here. So we're gonna do 20, 15. Then we're gonna go into front rack. If we can, we'll start here. We'll do body weight lunges, 1 for 1. So we're gonna do 5 on each side, 10 total. If we could do that, then we're gonna use the moderate kettlebell. We'll bring this sucker up to a 1 arm front rack. I'm gonna drive up and out as I always do. Press that front leg back and push off of it. 5 on each side. Again, 10 total. From there, I'm either gonna go to, this is where I'll start, 10 push-ups, prison defense, squeeze that butt, posterior pelvic tilt, all the way down to the mat, all the way up. All right, if I could do this, then I'm gonna go to a wall. If I could do 6 handstand push-ups, I'm gonna do 6 handstand push-ups. Final piece, it's gonna be 5 strict pull-ups. What we're looking for on the strict pull-ups is that the chin stays in the same place every time. We can get explosive on these things and real dynamic, that we could be here and explode up. But I don't wanna reach with my chin as much as I can. I wanna point the feet, push the knees together, squeeze the butt, and come up. If that's easy for me, I can do 5 muscle ups. If I can't do those, then I'm gonna go. And we're back. The final portion, if we cannot complete those pull-ups or muscle-ups, we're gonna do a ring row. 1, 1, 2 tempo. That's 1 second up, 1 second hold, 2 seconds on the way down. So it would be 5 of these here. It's 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2.